Hey guys, this is BlueHairKei. Got something to share with you. I think it's fair to say that a lot of us Puyo fans are very excited about Puyo Puyo Tetris heading to the West on both the Switch and the PlayStation 4. Now obviously if you've never heard of Puyo Puyo before, think of Dr. Robotic's Mean Bean Machine. That's pretty much what the game is all about. I cannot stress how grateful I am, and I'm sure many Puyo fans cannot stress how grateful they are to the internet for helping promote the popularity of Puyo Puyo outside of Japan. And bringing Puyo Puyo Tetris to the West will help drive its exposure further, as many people would have heard of and played Tetris in the past, and will be equally beneficial to get all those people playing into Japan's premier puzzler. Now, for us purists who will throw money at Sega for the English version of Puyo Puyo Tetris come what may, there are some people who aren't happy with certain localization. There are those that would rather Satan be called Satan and not be dumbed down as Dark Prince. That's not a deal breaker for me. He's been called Dark Prince since Puyo Pop and the Game Boy Advance. Another technical quirk for some is the spelling of Rafina's name, now spelled R-A-F-F-I-N-A as opposed to R-A-F-F-I-N-E as it was in Puyo Pop Fever. Again, I particularly do not care. It's not a deal breaker for me. This isn't Sega putting some cranky food friends bullshittery, which again I don't give a cow's ass about. This is Sega maximising their target audience. We want everyone to play this game, not just us fans that will buy it no matter what. I want to see 6-year-old kids play this game. I was 6 years old when I first played Dr. Robotic's Mean Bean Machine on the Sega Mega Drive, and I've never looked back since. I just wish certain people would stop complaining about certain aspects of the localization. Sega heard the fan base loud and clear and responded with, in their considered opinion, the best game they could bring to the table. It's also a double win for the Tetris fans, as they get a remarkably superior Tetris game than Ubisoft's pathetic attempt with Tetris Ultimate. I believe Sega of America have stated that there will not be any Japanese voices in the Western release of Puyo Puyo Tetris, and while for many that own the Japanese version of the game are a little disappointed by this news, I'm not. I'm not going to nitpick at Sega for this decision. However, if you want me to be optimistic in that they might change their mind, let me draw your attention to the English character roster. Do you see that each of the characters have mic logos in their mugshots? This is a strong indication that each character will have their alternate voices as they did in the Japanese version. But does this mean that each English voice will have an alternate in English, or will the alternate character voice be their normal Japanese voice? If it's the latter, that would be one amazing touch and a nod to the purists and the fans who have supported their games by importing them from Japan. If not, it'll be interesting to find out what the direction is for each character's alternate English voice. Will Sig still sound like a Pokemon? Will Draco still sound drunk? Anyway, I thought I'd leave you with that as a thought. Puyo Puyo Tetris will launch in spring in Europe and America. I'll be picking up on the Switch once it's released, and alongside my fellow SkypeJackers, we'll be featuring in our podcast, and who knows, you may feature too. Take care guys, have a good one.